Would I have loved the company to still continue? Yeah, absolutely. Should he been straight with us at the time? Yeah, absolutely. Because we would have done anything for him. So I don't think he should have been like so concerned about us jumping ship, and not working for him, especially when things were rough.
Yeah, it was a very paranoid era of wrestling when that was all going on. So, unfortunately.
Well, not really. To be honest, let me tell you, straight shoot right here. I mean, it was a massacre on 34th Street. We were doing the pay-per-view there. And I remember everybody was going upstairs talking to Paul, and there was a huge line outside the door. I mean, from Guido to, that's all I remember. Chris Chetty. I mean, I saw this line of everybody, and everybody was going in there one-on-one or two people to talk to Paul. Again, I don't know what anybody was talking to. Everybody had something to say, right? I remember when I went in there, and you can see in his face, like, what now? What do you want? Because he's already getting mad at ass ripping. But if you get 10 people complaining, hey man, I need more money. Hey, I need you need to give me a push. Hey, if you don't do this, I'm out of here. So he probably had, people coming in, griping because it was at the tail end. Right. So when I went in there, I told him the truth. I said, Paul, look. I still remember the conversation. I was like, Paul, you gave me my opportunity. You saw some talent in me that Vince never would have even considered me for an opportunity with his company. I just want to let you know I'm not going anywhere. If the ship's going to go down, I'm going to go down with it. I just want you to know I don't want anything from you, and I just want you to know I'm going to stick by you to the end. He stood up, gave me a big hug. He said, I really appreciate that. And that was it. That was the end of the conversation. And, what was the reason behind my madness? Because I wanted to show loyalty. Because, PJ left, Just Incredible left. I can't remember who else left. It was people leaving. They were jumping ship. I figured in my brain, if I would have stuck around and showed that I was loyal, that if after the smoke would clear, he would have looked and said, man, that motherfucker stuck by me. When everybody was fucking jumping ship, doing whatever they were doing, this motherfucker stayed with me. And that's all, but this nigga stayed on the ship, and this ship, maybe the ship is not sinking, I'll hang out a little bit longer, see everybody jumping ship. Oh, fuck this, fuck you, Paul, and me, in the dining room drinking wine, like in the movie, listening to music. Everything's good, everything's great. Black last man off the boat. But it happens, man. I rolled the dice, and it is what it is. But I'm not mad at him. I was just, I just think he could have been more straight with us. I don't think anybody. If he would have said, look, whoever wants to stay, stay. Whoever wants to go, go. And I think he would have saw more guys staying than actually going.
Well, Angel, I really, really appreciate you coming on the air with us and sharing some of your memories and the history of ECW and with you within it. And we definitely would like to have you back on the show again, where we can give you a longer segment. But I'm happy you shared our 100th anniversary with us. It was really cool to have you on the show.
Man, so you're kicking me out already? Man, cold-blooded. That's like inviting me to a party. Hey, man, it's great for you to come, have a chip. Maybe next time we'll have room for you.
Well, next time we have you on, we'll take your car keys so you can't go anywhere.
Don't worry about it, brother. I mean, I appreciate you having me on. You guys are, I appreciate everything you guys done and kept me in the loop. Yep. And if you ever need another host or co-host or whatever, I'm here. Just give me a call. You know how to get a hold of me.
I appreciate it, and we'll definitely be in touch, man. Take care.
All right, bro. You guys take it easy. I really appreciate it, and hey, I'll see you around.
All right, take care, man.
Have a good one, man.
All right, later.
That was former ECW legend Angel Medina, formerly of the Spanish Baldies, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, we're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be back. We should be joined by B. Brian Blair, former WWE superstar and one half of the Killer Bees.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
Hello, ladies. The Big Valboski here, and you're listening to Damage 365 Radio.
Esposito's Pizza and Pasta. Over a decade of excellent dining experience. Dine in, take out, or free delivery. We feature over 25 different types of pizza pies, and also will create anything you want. Our sauces are made fresh daily and use only the freshest ingredients. We also have good old-fashioned style entrees, cooked like your mom used to make. From wraps, calzones, rolls, and pasta specials galore to calamari and soups, all in a cozy atmosphere. Call today or stop on in.
You're listening to Damage 365 Radio, and this is ECW Original, the Angry Amish Warrior Roadkill.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, and at this time we are joined by former WWE superstar and one half of the Killer Bees, Mr. B, Brian Blair joins us. Welcome to the show, Brian.
Yes, sir. This is me, Brian Blair, just like you just said. Speaking live from the hive, and you know that I'm ready to buzz with the crew from 365. Yeah, it's 365 audio, that is. You know, I'm excited, Kev. I'm excited. I'm really excited, and I'm united with the Bears in the box. I'm talking about you, Coach Cole, Kevin, and Nick, the weird beard. I mean the beard. And JT, who forgot me. So, you see, I got to say, I got a riddle for you. Riddle me this, and riddle me that. What do you do with a dead man that's a little too fat? And the answer is, I don't know, because you have to ask. JT, said the Killer Bee.
Put this guy on the payroll. Right now.
I think we got to hire this guy.
Right now.
Let's talk. I'm here for you and the audience, of course.
Okay. All right, let's start it off the way we pretty much started off always. Brian, how did you get into wrestling? Like right from the beginning, how did you decide to become a wrestler?
When I got caught with fruit deaths at the U-Save at Fly in Armenia in Tampa, Florida, and I saw that my family was getting powdered milk and powdered eggs, and I didn't my dad for days on end, and I was the oldest of five, and I realized that we had a problem. There was a definite problem, but it wasn't so much with the children as it was with the fact that, you know, times were tough. I got a wonderful dad, wonderful mom. I love him to death, and my dad's my best friend now. But, you know, he was a union carpenter. They went on strike. My mom and dad got a divorce. And it's kind of strange. There's a newspaper article getting ready to come out by Paul Guzzo in Tampa about the 40-year reunion of Buddy Colt crashing in the bay in Tampa. And it was around that time I started babysitting Buddy Colt. A lot of people don't remember Buddy Colt, but Buddy Colt, if you Google him, was a tremendous wrestler. I hated his guts because I loved Jack Briscoe, who was my best friend. But anyway, I just saw a way to make some money and to do what I love. I love sports. I played football. I wrestled. I won the first county, Hillsborough County junior heavyweight. Middle school. Actually, it was called junior high school. From Webb Junior High School, I'm on the first heavyweight title at about 200 pounds. And I'll never forget the guy that I wrestled in the finals. A big black dude, very menacing, nice guy. He's a good friend of mine now. But long ago, when I first saw him, it was one of the first times I faced fear. And Ben Colt was there. He told me, and Eddie Graham was there, a couple other people, because people learned about my desire to become a professional wrestler or a professional athlete. So I got a lot of encouragement. No fear. There's nothing to fear. Don't worry about the size. So after I won that match for the championship, I proceeded on in high school and college. But long before college, I started training with Hiro Matsuda in the dungeon, and that's how I got started in professional wrestling.
Now, what year did you officially debut with WWF at the time, but WWE?
I believe it was 86. I was with Turner, a lot of the guys, Tony Atlas, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, Tommy Rich, Tito Santana. We had a great crew up there in Atlanta, and they had the first real cable before Vince did. So right after that, because Vince started bartering, because he got the second cable station, I can't remember the name of it, I think it was USA Network, that's for sure. Mm-hmm. But anyway, it's like all the territory started dying, and finally Hulkster called me and he said, "Hey, I know a guy named Jumpin' Jim Bunzel, and I'd like to, I don't know if you've ever heard of him." And I said, "I heard of him, the High Flyers, with Greg Gagne." He said, "Well, Jimmy wants to come in to the WWF, and I think you guys would be great partners." So I got on the first plane, left Florida. I had come back to Florida and was working here. That was 85. And the rest was history. I went on to the WWE for several years, and I had a contract for New Japan for several years. Then I did, so many different spot shows, because the tape started going everywhere, the WWF tape. And so we got to go to, I've been from Maine to Spain, from ocean to ocean, from coast to coast. I've been down in Ukraine. I've been all over the place. I've been in so many places that I can't even tell you. I've been over 50 countries wrestling. It's just I love it. I still love it, and I'm excited. I'm excited now because CAC time is coming up. But anyway, what's next? As a matter of fact, let me just say something real quick. I just got back from seeing Bobby Heenan and my ex-partner, Jumpin' Jim Brunzel. We went down, we went over to Largo and met over at Bobby's house. God bless Bobby Heenan, will always be one of the best talents in professional wrestling. If you don't know who Bobby Heenan is, Google it. And you'll see that Bobby Heenan was a man of men. And it was a great time. I just got home about an hour and a half ago. I could have stayed all night. He was hilarious.
Yeah, he's an absolute legend. We just spoke to Angel Medina, who was formerly with ECW, and he made mention of Bobby Heenan as being one of the best minds of the sports entertainment industry.
Without a doubt. I mean, Bobby's had a lot of cuts on him, a lot of, he's got a rough, hard way to go. And he's hung in